It's Wednesday, May 15th. My name is Rich, and this is your 5-Minute Fix. Welcome to the 5-Minute Fix, where we take stories about pretty much anything from pretty much anywhere and try to give it to you in 5 minutes or less. Today, how many of you have heard about the Baby Reindeer show on Netflix? I think recently it was said that it's been one of the most streamed Netflix originals of all time. And of course, it wouldn't be a top Netflix show without a little bit of controversy. So let me break it down for you real quick, okay? First of all, I haven't watched the actual series. I want to, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Baby Reindeer is the story of a performer named Richard Gadd, and it follows his relationship with a female stalker and the impact it has on his life and how it forces him essentially to deal with the deep-rooted trauma that he has. So with that, it being dubbed as a true story, obviously internet sleuths, they went after it. There's a character, the stalker, her name is Martha in the show, and people went after trying to look for the real life Martha. Well, she was allegedly found. I'd more so say she outed herself, but there's been a lot of talk on the internet about this woman, what things are real, what things are fake. She is denying a bunch of allegations or a bunch of things that happened within the Netflix series, and she decided she needed to tell her side of the story. So she went on Piers Morgan, and even myself, not watching the show, it appears to me that this lady might be slightly off her rocker. Piers Morgan responds to public concern over controversial real-life Martha interview. Piers Morgan's interview with the woman dubbed the real-life Martha from Netflix Baby Reindeer aired last night, May 9th. Like I said, I've watched this interview, and it's very interesting to see how, she maneuvers around a lot of these claims. We're gonna have a couple clips in here as well. Piers Morgan has responded to public concern over his controversial interview with the woman dubbed the real-life Martha from Baby Reindeer. It seems all anyone can talk about at the moment is the hit Netflix show, which follows comedian Richard Gadd, who plays a fictionalized version of himself. While working at a local pub, things take a sinister turn when his character gets stalked by a woman called Martha. After watching all 7 episodes, viewers have been predicting who they think the real-life characters are and have been warned against doing so. Legal experts warned of the significant legal and ethical implications of Baby Reindeer viewers trying to track down actual people in belief that they're the person from the show. Look, I mean, I'm not condoning people doing this kind of thing, but I think it's inevitable, especially when something is extremely popular and on Netflix, a streaming service that is viewed by millions and millions and millions of people around the world. You gotta expect, or there are people out there that need to scratch the itch of finding out all the information about whatever show they're watching, and especially like something like Netflix, they're known for the good true life documentaries, that kind of thing. You can't blame them. Amid all the speculation, a woman who has been dubbed the real-life Martha sat down with Piers Morgan for an episode of Piers Morgan Uncensored. The celebrity interviewer tweeted out a picture of himself and a woman named Fiona Harvey, saying she wanted to set the record straight and have her say. During the interview, some viewers took to social media to say the whole thing was irresponsible and unethical. Like I said, having watched the interview myself, I don't think so. He asked legitimate questions. She, I imagine, wants the opportunity to set the record straight. And, if Piers didn't do it, somebody else would. Morgan spoke out following the backlash, writing, "If Richard Gadd feels entitled to make millions airing his side of the story and make very serious allegations about Fiona Harvey in the process, then she is surely entitled to respond and defend herself. As for who is exploiting whom, I'll leave that to the court of public opinion to decide." Harvey previously told the Daily Record that Morgan refused to accept her side of the story, saying, "There was a heavy emphasis from Piers Morgan on Gadd and the emails I'm supposed to have sent. I have my own thoughts on it that I'd like to keep to myself, but I wouldn't say I was happy. It was very rapid to try to trip me up. He did it fast-paced to catch me off guard. Piers kept saying to me, 'Are you serious? You haven't sent this guy 41,000 emails and phone calls?' A lot of the interview for a good 10 minutes. He kept coming back to this. I said, look, even if I had sent some emails, it doesn't mean I'm guilty of the rest of the stuff. As I said, in order to build something as a true story, it's got to be pretty much 100% true." Okay, so like right there, and we'll watch that clip. Right there is where things get a little weird for me in terms of this lady, because how are you going to say I didn't send any of those emails and then come back later and say, oh, maybe I sent some of them, but that doesn't mean I did everything else? You're essentially outing yourself right there. And for you to go on a show like this, asking for credibility, essentially, you have to come with your stuff straight 100% all the time. All right, so this is a long interview, about an hour. I would implore everybody to check out this interview because I found it very interesting. Part we're going to go over here, Piers asked her about the emails.
In the course of your relationship with Richard Gadd, you send him 41,000 emails, 350 voice messages, 744 tweets, 48 Facebook messages, and 106 letters.
So before she responds, I'm pretty sure one of the ways that she was found, essentially, was through Twitter and all the tweets that she had sent him. I think that's one of the ways that people found out who she was.
Not true. If somebody was sending somebody 41,000 emails or something, they'd be doing how many a day? Lots.
Well, it'd be obsessively
yeah, absolutely no. Absolutely no.
What did you send him?
No, none of that's true. I don't think I sent him anything.
You never sent him anything?
No. I think there may have been a couple of emails exchanging, but that was it. Just jokey banter emails. That was it.
Netflix have said that these details are the real ones. That this is exactly
completely incorrect.
So you're denying sending anything to him?
There may have been a couple of emails.
Text messages?
No.
Facebook messages?
No.
Did you tweet him?
I may have done years and years ago.
You actually tweeted him numerous times.
No, it wasn't numerous. It was about 18 tweets there or 14
It's quite a lot to someone who's not that well known.
But we were all friends. You know, it was banter.
Right, but it establishes you were contacted. That's in public.
And that's what I mean. Just, tweets are easy to find. She says it's 14, 18. I mean, what they say, 750 according to the Netflix stats there. So I'd say she's got some explaining to do. But this is just the tip of the iceberg with this. Like I said, I implore you guys to watch the rest of this interview. I'll have a link down below in the description for you to check it out, as well as maybe even check out the discussions Piers has with some of the other people on his show in regards to this. It's quite interesting. There's this one with this lady. She won't shut the hell up or let anybody else talk. It's wild. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. Thank you for watching. My name is Rich, and this has been your 5-Minute Fix.